Marshawn Lynch is one of the most captivating and polarizing figures in NFL history, but just how good was he? To fully appreciate his impact, we need to start from the beginning, exploring his pre-NFL career, his dominant years in the league, and the controversies that defined him just as much as his on-field performances. Roll with us as we explore the legacy of Beast Mode. Marshawn Terrell Sapp Lynch was born on April 22, 1986 in Oakland, California. Growing up in a challenging environment, Lynch was surrounded by a close-knit family that played a crucial role in shaping his character and career. His mother, Delisa Lynch, was a sprinter in high school and a constant source of inspiration and support. Known as Mama Lynch, she was a prominent figure at Marshawn's games, cheering passionately and providing the tough love that kept him grounded. Delisa's influence extended beyond the field. She was a guiding force in his life, ensuring he stayed focused and driven. She also brought Skittles to every game, a tradition that started in his youth and continued throughout his career. Lynch's father, Maurice Sapp, also had an impact on his early life, though in a more complicated manner. Maurice's absence due to legal troubles meant that Delisa had to shoulder the responsibility of raising Marshawn and his three siblings largely on her own. This is why he dropped Sapp from his name. Despite these challenges, Maurice's sporadic presence in Marshawn's life left a lasting impression, contributing to the resilience and determination that would later define Lynch's career. At high school, Marshawn excelled in multiple sports, particularly football, where his exceptional talent as a running back became evident. His success on the field, coupled with the unwavering support of his family, earned him a scholarship to Cal Berkeley, setting the stage for an illustrious college football career. Marshawn Lynch's college career at Cal was nothing short of spectacular. As a freshman in 2004, Lynch played a supporting role behind J.J. Arrington, but still managed to showcase his potential, rushing for 628 yards and 8 touchdowns. By his sophomore year, Lynch had taken over as the starting running back, rushing for 1,246 yards and 10 touchdowns over 10 games, despite missing a couple of games due to a hand injury. By now, it was clear that Lynch was special. Lynch's junior year in 2006 was his most impressive. He racked up 1,356 rushing yards and 11 touchdowns in 13 games, earning first-team All-Pac-10 honors and the Pac-10 Offensive Player of the Year award. He also added 328 receiving yards and 4 touchdown receptions, showcasing his versatility as a dual-threat running back. In a huge rival game in Washington, Lynch scored a game-winning touchdown in overtime, cementing his reputation as a clutch player. After the thrilling victory, Lynch famously drove an injury cart around the field in celebration, creating an unforgettable and iconic moment in college football history. Lynch's coaches at Cal praised his work ethic and character. Jeff Tedford, his head coach, often spoke about Lynch's relentless drive and positive attitude. Marshawn is a special player, not just because of his physical abilities, but because of his heart and determination, Tedford once remarked. Lynch's infectious enthusiasm and playful personality made him a beloved figure among teammates and fans alike. His contributions were pivotal in leading Cal to 2 bowl victories during his tenure, cementing his legacy as one of the best running backs in the school's history. Following his standout junior year, Lynch decided to enter the 2007 NFL Draft, foregoing his senior season. His decision was influenced by his remarkable college performance. Marshawn was ready for the NFL. This move marked the beginning of a new chapter in his football career, setting the stage for his eventual rise to NFL stardom. Marshawn Lynch was selected 12th overall by the Buffalo Bills in the 2007 Draft. He made an immediate impact, rushing for 1,115 yards and 7 touchdowns in his rookie season. His powerful and dynamic running style quickly made him a fan favorite and earned him a spot on the NFL All-Rookie team. Commentators praised Lynch for his vision and ability to break tackles, traits that would become his trademarks. In his second season, Lynch continued to be a reliable workhorse for the Bills. He rushed for 1,036 yards and 8 touchdowns. However, the season was not without controversy. Lynch was involved in a hit-and-run incident in Buffalo, which led to a 3-game suspension. Despite this setback, he remained a focal point of the Bills' offense and showed resilience on and off the field. However, he lost the faith of his coaching staff. Lynch's 2009 season was less productive. He rushed for only 450 yards and 2 touchdowns, as the Bills began to phase in Fred Jackson as their primary running back. Rumors of a trade started to swirl, and Lynch's future with the Bills seemed uncertain. Despite the reduced role, Lynch's ability to make big plays in key moments kept him in the conversation as one of the team's most talented players. In October 2010, the Buffalo Bills traded Lynch to the Seattle Seahawks. This move would redefine his career. Lynch quickly became the centerpiece of the Seahawks offense, showcasing his relentless running style characterized by powerful downhill runs, an uncanny ability to break tackles, and explosive bursts of speed through defenders. Seattle took to Marshawn like one of their own, affectionately naming him Beast Mode. He was seen on the sideline eating Skittles after every tough touchdown. His breakout moment came during the 2010 NFC wildcard game against the New Orleans Saints, his first playoff game. As the underdogs, the Seahawks held a slim lead. Lynch executed an unforgettable 67-yard touchdown run. As he took the hand, Lynch powered through the line of scrimmage, breaking multiple tackles with sheer force. He bulldozed through defenders, maintaining his balance with incredible lower body strength. Near midfield, Lynch delivered a devastating stiff arm to Tracy Porter, sending him sprawling to the ground. The run, which saw Lynch evade, shake off, and overpower nearly every defender on the field, caused such a seismic reaction from the crowd that it registered on the local seismograph, earning the name Beast Quake. Approaching the end zone, Lynch leapt in with a backward dive, grabbing his crotch in midair, a bold and iconic gesture that punctuated one of the most legendary plays in NFL history. This run not only sealed the victory, but also cemented Lynch's reputation as a powerhouse in the league. For the next few years, Lynch was the heart and soul of the Seahawks offense. In 2011, he rushed for 1,204 yards and 12 touchdowns, earning his first Pro Bowl selection. He followed that up with even more impressive performances in the subsequent years. In 2012, Lynch rushed for 1,590 yards and 11 touchdowns, earning first-team All-Pro honors. Marshawn Lynch's 2013 NFL season was a defining year for both him and the Seattle Seahawks. Lynch's powerful running and the Seahawks' dominant defense made them one of the most formidable teams in the league. The Seahawks, under head coach Pete Carroll, built their identity around a suffocating defense and a bruising running game. The defense, famously known as the Legion of Boom, featured stars like Richard Sherman, Cam Chancellor, and Earl Thomas. This unit led the NFL in points allowed, yards allowed, and takeaways, providing a solid foundation for the team's success. On offense, Lynch was the engine. He rushed for 1,257 yards and 12 touchdowns, averaging 4.2 yards per carry. His relentless running style wore down defenses and controlled the tempo of games. Lynch's ability to gain tough yards after contact and his knack for making big plays in critical moments made him a nightmare for opposing defenses. His season included memorable performances, such as his 125-yard, one-touchdown game against the Arizona Cardinals in Week 7 and his 140-yard, four-touchdown outburst against the Atlanta Falcons in Week 10. Lynch's relationship with the media was as notorious as his running style was powerful. He often avoided the spotlight, providing terse and sometimes cryptic responses during interviews. This approach culminated in his famous phrase, "I'm just here so I won't get fined," which he repeated during media sessions to fulfill his obligations without engaging. Lynch's media strategy was both criticized and admired. Critics argued that his refusal to engage was unprofessional and disrespectful to the fans and the league. Commentators and analysts often debated whether Lynch's approach hurt his marketability and the Seahawks' public image.
You know why I'm here.
On the other hand, many fans and fellow players admired Lynch's authenticity and refusal to conform to expectations. His defiance was seen as a stand against the sometimes intrusive nature of media scrutiny in professional sports. The fans' reception was overwhelmingly positive. Lynch's performances on the field endeared him to the Seahawks faithful, who celebrated his unique personality and approach. His beast mode persona became a cultural phenomenon, with fans donning beast mode apparel and mimicking his on-field gestures. The 2013 season culminated in the Seahawks' dominant victory in Super Bowl 48, where they defeated the Denver Broncos 43-8. Lynch played a pivotal role in the game, rushing for 39 yards and a touchdown. His powerful running helped set the tone for Seattle's offense, while the defense stifled Peyton Manning and the high-powered Broncos offense. The following year, Lynch and the Seahawks returned to the Super Bowl, with the Seahawks trailing the Patriots 28-24, and just 1 yard from the end zone, many expected Seattle to hand the ball off to Marshawn Lynch, known for his powerful goal line run. Instead, the Seahawks opted for a pass play. Russell Wilson's throw was intercepted by Malcolm Butler, sealing the victory for New England. This decision sparked widespread criticism, with fans and analysts arguing that handing the ball to Lynch would have been the surest path to victory. The call remains one of the most debated in NFL history. In 2015, Lynch struggled with injury, limiting him to only 7 games and 417 rushing yards. Despite signing a 2-year contract extension, Lynch announced his retirement after the season, citing physical wear and tear. His retirement was memorable, as he tweeted a picture of his cleats hanging from a power line during Super Bowl 50, signaling the end of his NFL career. However, Lynch couldn't stay away from the game for long. In 2017, he came out of retirement to play for his hometown team, the Oakland Raiders. His return was met with enthusiasm, and Lynch rushed for 891 yards and 7 touchdowns in his first season back. Although he showed flashes of his former self, Lynch struggled with injuries in 2018, limiting him to only 6 games and 376 rushing yards. In December 2019, Lynch made a surprise return to the Seahawks for their playoff run. Despite limited preparation, Lynch made an immediate impact, scoring 4 touchdowns in 3 games, including 2 in the NFC wildcard game against the Philadelphia Eagles. Although the Seahawks did not advance to the Super Bowl, Lynch's return provided a nostalgic boost for fans and showcased his enduring talent. Marshawn Lynch's NFL career is a study in contrasts. On the field, he was an unstoppable force, rushing for over 10,000 yards and 85 touchdowns. His beast mode persona and iconic runs like the Beast Quake have cemented his place in NFL lore. Off the field, Lynch's career was marked by controversies, including legal issues and a contentious relationship with the media. His infamous phrase, "I'm just here so I won't get fined," during the Super Bowl 49 media day became a symbol of his complex relationship with the press. After retiring from the NFL, Lynch focused on various business ventures and community work. He launched his own brand, Beast Mode, which includes clothing and accessories. Lynch also invested in a range of businesses, from a professional indoor football team to a restaurant in Seattle. Lynch's commitment to his community in Oakland has been unwavering. He has been involved in numerous charitable activities, including hosting youth football camps, providing meals for the homeless, and supporting educational initiatives. Lynch's dedication to his hometown and his efforts to give back have earned him respect and admiration beyond the football field. Throughout his career, Lynch was often misunderstood by the media and sometimes even by fans. His reluctance to speak to the press was interpreted by some as a sign of arrogance or disdain, but those who knew him well understood that it was simply his way of avoiding the spotlight and focusing on what he loved most, playing football. Former teammates and coaches have often spoken about Lynch's work ethic and his leadership in the locker room. Despite his sometimes gruff exterior, Lynch was known to be a supportive teammate who led by example. His dedication to the game and his willingness to play through pain and adversity earned him the respect of his peers. In the end, Marshawn Lynch's legacy is a complex one. He was a phenomenal athlete whose talent and dedication made him one of the best running backs of his generation. His career was not without its flaws, but his impact on the game and his unforgettable moments have left an indelible mark on the NFL. Whether you remember him for his Beast Quake run, his Super Bowl triumphs, or his colorful personality, there's no denying that Marshawn Lynch was a truly special player who made the game of football a lot more interesting. Thank you for watching this deep dive into the legacy of Beast Mode. Make sure you let us know your thoughts in the comments. Like and subscribe for more.